Talk these days of cotton wool kids. Kids who never take calculated risks because their parents are too scared to let them. Well, the people at Adrenalin Park have other ideas. Adrenalin Park in Christchurch is one of the new style of high-rise adventure playgrounds. They're being developed in New Zealand and it's a mix of tall timber and high wire where trees provide the platform for an all-age assault course. So no one better, of course, than John Selwood to get out there and exercise his Christmas paunch ahead of today's official opening.
Boy onto the flat. That's it.
Risk averse? Trying to unbundle your child from a cotton wool lifestyle? Well, here's the latest in high-rise challenges.
Unhook the other one. Perfect, mate.
An all-comers, any age woodland assault course starting a mere 3 metres above the ground and climbing, if you have the stomach, to around 17 metres above the forest floor.
Have you all got kids coming through?
Yes, we have, yep. We're up here on holiday and they're loving it.
The park's currently operating on 3 levels or different tiers of platforms, but if you look behind me here, they're building level 4. Going up that tree 17 metres, you'll see a platform which is basically, well, 5 stories off the ground. Now, if it looks a little on the risky side, well, it's meant to. But while the perceived risk may be high, the actual risk is extremely low.
Now, do you just want to stop there for a second? Just stop there. See how you've got the carabiner going under the wire? If you just want to take that off again and click it over top of the wire.
Yeah, it was challenging to go over the flying foxes and things. You had to really challenge yourself to go over them.
All right, 1, 2, 3, put.
Safety is paramount, and no one heads skywards without first completing a training session.
Now, as Andrew's walking up the steps here, he's going to be making stop. He's going to be making sure that he is always attached with one carabiner at all times. All right, as you're going through, you always want one attached, because if you've got one attached, everybody watching, all right, you're not going anywhere.
Now, while this adventure park is pretty much a first in New Zealand, they have been overseas for, well, about 10 years now. The idea originally came from France, and in fact, the instigator of this park concept, which has taken 2 years to get off the ground, is just about to fly into view. Jean, from France yourself, of course. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much. Hey, so where did this idea come from?
It's from the French Alps, in my place, and it was a former army soldier.
Yep.
When he retired, he transferred the concept of commando training to the public.
The idea is only a decade old, but there are already more than 500 such parks in Europe, and Jean sees real potential here in New Zealand. How many parks do you see happening here?
Between 5 and 10.
Really?
Yeah, I'm searching now the most location I can everywhere in New Zealand.
Jean's New Zealand partner is equally enthusiastic, not only about the business prospects, but about the challenge it provides.
Oh, it's fantastic. We have some kids that sort of get a platform and they get stuck. They think it's beyond their capabilities. And a bit of encouragement from the ground, sometimes the parents come in and support them, and then they go for it, and once they've gotten over, it's like, wow, I was able to do that.
Challenge not just for children, but the whole family.
Hello. Halfway. Oh, very good. Very good.
I'm nearly there. I've done well.
It is. Are you keeping up with the kids?
I am. I'm quite impressed with myself, actually. I thought I'd be last.
Not for the faint of heart, but then heights are as much about overcoming those wayward thoughts that stoke fear as they are about overcoming the physical obstacles. In the end, you have to have fun, or a business like this just isn't going to fly.
I think it was going up in that cherry picker that made him too soft. We're checking his expenses later in the week. Now, if you want to find out more about Adrenalin Forest, there'll be contact details on our website later this evening. Just go to tvnz.co.nz, keyword close-up. There'll also be a link to the petition, of course, for Bruce